Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, second time, new microphone's played up. Well, I bounced it off twice and hit the floor, so not good. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. So I'm having to use my other phone because it's slightly better audio. But anyway, so today I'm going to be reviewing Brass Castle's Disruptor. There we go. It's a New England style IPA. 7.4%, there we go on the thing. I'll show you the pour and I'll tell you the backstory. So there's the pour, just poured it and then it shot off, and yeah, I don't know if it's not working or not. Gutted. Paid 12 quid for that. But there we go, yeah, it looks good. Lovely yellowy orange pour or a white head. Oh, beautiful tropical nose on that. Super smooth, hoppy, juicy. Oh, long-lasting flavour. So anyway, I've already said this to myself on the phone, but I've got to say it again now because the microphone. Went over to Flamingo Land yesterday for my son's birthday. Afterwards, I'd already planned afterwards. I looked and I thought Moulton's not far away. I knew Brass Castle was at Moulton. Obviously, it's a Sunday, so the brewery's not going to be open on Sunday, but they've got a tap room. When I found that out, I messaged them beforehand. I said, "Do you stock all the beers?" And they said, "Yeah." So that's good. Went down, managed to get 12 different beers for myself. Got some for the happy drinkers. And I had a beer while we were there and all. And yeah, lovely place, lovely tap room. If you're in the Moulton area, it's a must visit tap room. I will do a review, so I'll talk about the tap room in when I go over, when I do that review. But yeah, went in, and this was the new beer advertised on their social media literally yesterday. First beer review today, and my son's birthday today, so he's 14, doing well. Got a little bit of autism, and I know these days people put labels on everything, but he has, and I do wonder, whether there's the likes of autism and them sort of mental health things are more out there than you realise. I think more of us have got that sort of thing than we realise. But anyway, so good carbonation going up from that. I've just been watching that as I'm talking. Hopefully the audio and the videos are out on this. I've had some issues again lately, so I was hoping the microphone thing was going to work, but I'm not sure if it is going to work, but can't win them all. I'll do some more testing and find out a better place. I put it there and it bounced off and hit the floor, so obviously not the best place for it. The chap in the tap room yesterday used to live in Nottingham as well. Did it in the Meadows and that in Nottingham. So obviously knows Nottingham, knows Navigation Brewery. Even spoke about Grumpy Fish, who lives in Arnold, Simon. So it's amazing how the world of beer, people know each other from around. And in a lot of ways, you should always assume that people know more than they're letting on as well. But there we go. That's a lovely smooth looking pour. Look at that. It's going on at the tap room. They've got a bit of an event going on. I think it's this Friday. So it's nice that Raggy's Beer Reviews gets to try it and give it the big thumbs up. It's tasting lovely. Ooh. Oh, that is really nice. By heck. Bit early in the day for 7.4% mind. It's only half 2. But although some people have impies for breakfast, I don't know if I could have an impy for breakfast. Although if I'd been working all night, I won't bother. Yeah, it won't bother me at all. So yeah, I got one of each of the Brass Castle beers. So a bit of a new brewery for me to go through and look at over the next few months. Obviously, it's quite, the beer wall at the moment is absolutely stocked. Once I sort out how I'm going to do these beer reviews, tempted to ask the wife to borrow a spare phone. Posh got a decent phone, which won't let me have it. But for beer reviews and taking it back up, using it in the shed, then taking it back up the house, I can't see there being an issue. And it's a much better phone than what I've got. Than that, even my video phone there. So is what it is on that side of things. Whoa, feeling that ABV. Wow. What a smooth pour that is. A beer that you could drink straight from keg as well. You know, I'm not really keen on keg beers because sometimes they're too cold. But this is one of them beers that straight from chilled would be. I'm drinking this at the perfect temperature for me because the flavours are bursting. But that Voyager Discovery, when you get it on keg, and initially the aroma and the taste may be slightly muted because of the chilled, and maybe. And but now I'm drinking it and it's absolutely bursting. Wow, what a lovely beer. It's going down a treat as well, I'll be honest. Oh. 7.4%. Yeah, I can tell it's 7.4%. I can. But it's a nice ABV. Doesn't say anything on the can about water, malted barley, those malted wheat, hops, yeast. And then it's got in Italian as well. Like I say, I don't really know anything about Brass Castle Brewery. I have had their Bad Kitty. Yeah, I've reviewed that before and shall be reviewing it again. Kimberley Craft Ales in Nottingham, well, Kimberley, used to have Brass Castle beers, and that was amazing for me because to get beers from breweries that you don't normally see is great. And so now, when I'm out and about anywhere in the country, as a beer person, more so than this beer reviewer label, but as somebody who loves a good beer, I'm looking for breweries, as most people are. I spoke to people up and down the country who do a similar sort of thing. Wherever they go, they'll look for anywhere that sells the local beers and local breweries and tap rooms, get in there and pick out whatever they can, take home and enjoy over the coming months. And hence why the beer wall is the beer wall. But yeah, great to add Brass Castle to the Raggy's Beer Review collection of breweries. And it's like adding another little notch on the wall in a certain way, I suppose. But yeah, cracking little place. The tap room, must visit, but I'll talk about that in another review. I don't know who the chap in the tap room was, whether he was a brewer, head brewer, because you never really know. He didn't give the game away. But oh wow, that or management even. You never know with people. You don't. You know. But it was right. It's an absolute banger of a beer. Yeah, it's an absolute cracker. So, would I drink this again? Hell yes. Full of tropical flavours, lovely and smooth as a New England should be. Lovely orangey pour. It'll outside in the sunlight. It looks amazing. In the shed, probably don't look as good as what it really is. And that's a lighting issue. They might need to have do some configurating in this shed and get things sorted. Maybe snag my wife's phone, and so the beer reviews are not only in HD and SD, but in 4K. Yeah. The only problem with that is it takes about 10 times longer to upload. But yeah, I pay enough for my Wi-Fi. So, would I drink it again? Yes, that's absolutely one of the best New England IPAs I've tasted for a long time. That is an absolute stunner. Yeah, it is. 7.4%. So must try beer. If I was going to give a score out of 5, I've already told you that I really liked it and you must try it. But if I was going to give a score out of 5, a good 4.65 out of 5. Wow. Disruptor. Oh, it's a cracker. And that is my review. Lots more Brass Castle reviews coming. And hopefully with a better phone and better microphone. But hey ho, all about fun, isn't it? Cheers, all.